It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see Garrett Wilson. He got to the century mark in receiving last week with a pair of scores. It's the Jets and the Steelers on EA Sports.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and CD, you look at our quarterback matchup in this ball game, that's where the focus naturally gravitates, and I think we have a fairly interesting one here.
We do indeed, and something I'm going to be watching for. Who can get off to a fast start? If you can go out, get points on the first drive, preferably a touchdown, you can really set the tone for the game. And I think that both of these quarterbacks are more than capable of doing just that.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Come on.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. The Jets had 2-1 now to start the campaign. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. In motion left is Wilson.
Trap 50, trap 50. Come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, pioneer. Go.
Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
70 Ranger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll run with Hall. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Call again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And this time he is in. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 8 carries, 60 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
On 2nd and 7, Mills got an open man. It's Pickens. That one a first down pickup of 8. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the save. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Buffalo 18. 19 white. Mustang 19.
Back to throw now on first down. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready?
4 yards remain for second down. He'll look to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
This time, good ball security and a good result. 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Mills on first down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Back to 60, back to 60.
They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll look to throw here on first down. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Second down and 3. On second down, a run with Hall. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run with Hall. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
He finds Wilson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. In motion left is Wilson.
19, 5 here. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 17 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and long. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And it is good. Oh, that will look to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we reach halftime, and what? All right, get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Mills. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Harris running straight ahead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Mills. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion left is Wilson. Here's 2nd and 8. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Hall again on 2nd down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's more. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. In motion right is Wilson. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there at 22. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18, 5 here. Dragon 60.
They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jerry Jeudy from 6 yards away. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First target, first catch, and a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss.
Touchdown! So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll give to Hall. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
70 Ranger.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Out of the gun now on third down. And Wilson with it, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On third down, here's Hall. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing, Mills. Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete. On the move past the 40. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Mills on first down. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Another try after the first down sack. Mills runs over it. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And here's Freiermuth again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Again, it's Mills. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Mills. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Jets force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust. And unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Hall want to give up the middle. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught. Judy. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Here's a give to Hall. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The score